This new public test build is probably going to be, I don't know if it's going to be final in the way that it is right now. It probably won't be. There's going to be some changes. But if some of you recall, some time ago they tried to do the anti-camp, anti-tunnel, anti-slug update, where they were going through and buffing survivor base kits, so tunneling and slugging was a lot harder, right? Well, we now have the PTB with these new series of changes that are, well, some people are still crying, complaining, and thinking that the game's going to implode upon itself. And to be fair, there's some validity behind that. There's some pretty interesting changes. Up front, we get base BT after getting unhooked for 30 seconds now. You still get the 10% haste effect, the endurance. 30 seconds. That's a pretty insane buff. I don't really know what point there is in running borrowed time anymore. I don't know if they changed that. I guess we'll see. You get the elusive status effect. They are going through with this, where your grunts of pain are hidden, your aura, your scratch marks, pools of blood, all that stuff is hidden. I'm assuming you probably get all of this for 30 seconds, huh? That's pretty gnarly. You get to see the killer's aura if they're nearby. You can still get hit. This effect lingers for 3 seconds after being healed for a full health state. Wow. I'm surprised they did this. I thought if you would get healed, they would just get rid of all these benefits, but I guess not. Obviously, if you can perform any conspicuous action, it's disabled. And then when all the generators are done, i.e. the game is over, everything except... Okay, so the haste and endurance will last 10 seconds, kind of like how it is now. So you still actually get that, like, unhook protection in endgame, which is kind of interesting. And then killer, as a trade-off, gets these unhook bonuses, right? When hooking a survivor, that is a different one than the last one hooked. Okay, so that's cool. So it's not just... so you don't get this just 4 times. As long as you're constantly bebopping around to new survivors, you get Bloodlust Tier 1 for 15 seconds, so 5% haste. Reset when it enters chase, and it's disabled when all generators are completed. And then you get a 10% bonus blood point modifier. I'm not going to go into this because I'm not a killer player, and it would be a lot of testing. But there are some resources on Twitter, and people have been talking about how not every killer is really going to benefit from these. Obviously, killers like Hillbilly, Vecna with their fly, Nurse, like some of these killers just aren't really going to be able to take advantage of this, so there's not really much of a buff aside from the BP modifier. Not only that, but you know, killers like Huntress or Trickster, like obviously usually you reload first then pick up the survivor. Let's say you're worried about flashlight or pallet saves. You're probably want to pick them up first then reload, so some of this haste is going to be wasted. People have been making some pretty good cases as to how this really isn't as strong as it looks on its face. They want to M2 as soon as they hook. Right, exactly. Yeah, and I think any M2, like some killers are weird, but most M2s will break Bloodlust. So it's not like this haste is something different than Bloodlust. It's literally Bloodlust. So if you use an M2 power, it breaks. So I don't know. I don't know if this is really going to be that great. And I mean, most of the people that probably care about like the state of the game aren't going to worry that much about blood points. But i.e., it's something. The following perks have been updated. Furtive chase, babysitter borrow time. Okay, I guess we'll see. I know people were talking about how they're not happy with the furtive chase changes because they like the way furtive chase worked before, and now it's going to be kind of buns. Like the haste piece, but all right, let's see. What did they actually decide on for slugging reduction? After being down by a killer, the resolve bar appears. It takes 120 seconds. I believe before it was 90 to fill, and it does not reset between downs. The resolve bar fills even faster for each additional survivor. So in theory, you're only going to be able to use this once, because after 240 seconds, you die. But if there are multiple survivors at any point in time that are slugged, you'll be able to use it theoretically like twice. Which I think that's okay. I think that's a good way to do it. So far, this looks good. Once the resolve bar is full, the survivor gains the ability to pick themselves up. For the rest of the match, really, the survivor must fully recover. Okay, that's good. And added a custom setting. I think this is perfect. I'd be surprised if anyone has an issue with the self-recovery slugging reduction piece to DBD. I understand it is giving survivors kind of like base kit unbreakable that theoretically you can use once in most like fair scenarios. which people are probably going to be like, oh, that's kind of buns. Well, I mean, if you're leaving a survivor on the ground for 2 minutes, you probably lost them, so they might get picked up anyway. Or you're just slugging them to probably be a turd. If it's taking you 2 minutes to like finish doing what you're doing, or because you lost them, to me that's kind of a skill issue. I think this benefit will prevent more people from being left on the ground unnecessarily than it will hurt killers that are trying to play fairly, if that makes sense. And I think they've thought of pretty much everything. Realistically, you can only use this once, multiple times if the killer is slugging multiple people. And you do need to fully recover. I do like this other piece here where you can use it at any point during the match once you've, got it. And then obviously for like comp games and stuff, if they don't like this feature, they can disable it and not have it function. Crawl speed increases over time when left in the dying state. That's kind of cool. I like this. The one thing they did remove from the slugging reduction update is the ability to recover while crawling, but I hope that their oversight of removing that from tenacity, they put that back on tenacity, because right now there is no way to crawl while recovering. I don't know why that was removed from the game. I just think that's a miss. I think they just missed something. What if they die on a pallet or a bully squads? Right, that's the common thing that I see too, is, oh my god, bully squads, there's going to be a bunch of people on the ground and they're going to pick themselves up and they're going to put them in a situation where they can abuse this. You can only really use it a couple times regardless, and I mean, if there's a bunch of survivors on the ground, they're probably not advancing generators, so... Oh, cool. Wait, the following perk has been updated. See the perks? Okay, so we are getting a change to tenacity. We'll see what they do. I'm guessing all the perk changes are at the bottom. Hook improvements resolve bars now visible to other survivors, which is great, because sometimes you never knew if a killer that was proxy camping, or maybe just face camping, you never knew if that bar was full. You never knew if the survivors were close to hooking themselves. So it created this situation of the killer's around basement, but the survivor needs to be unhooked. I don't know if they can unhook themselves. Do I get close? Because if I get close, they won't get progress. So giving other people that knowledge of like how close they are to being able to unhook themselves gives us the knowledge to then make a decision whether or not we'll trade or leave them, unhook. Some people are probably going to say this is too much game knowledge, but I think this is kind of needed, because it definitely feels like a weird guessing game, and like sometimes you don't want your teammates to save you, but you have no way of telling them that. In terms of balance, the anti-face camp meter now fills faster based on how long the killer stays near the hook. 0 to 10 seconds, 1 time the speed, 2 times, 4 times. Multiplier only accumulates when the killer is considered camping. The meter is gaining progress. The multiplier resets when the survivor is unhooked. Okay. Oh. So I wonder if the game will keep track per hook stage how long they've spent too close to the hook. So if first they're there for like 5 seconds doing a cleanup, then they leave and then come back to check on them for like another 5 seconds, if it'll dump into that like 10 to 20 seconds 2 times speed category. I'm assuming it'll probably remember how long they've been in the area by reading this. Increase the base fill rate of the anti-face cam meter by roughly 50% to compensate. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how that's really going to weigh out in a lot of these situations. Increases the range of the anti-phase. I like this. It's only 4 meters, but I thought 16 was too little, because killers kind of found that sweet spot where they could sit on the edge and proxy camp and still zone survivors away. Then if they entered that area, they could chase them and the bar wouldn't fill up. So this is good. Was only the last survivor hooked. Hooking a survivor now applies a 7-second grace period to all hook survivors. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that's neat. I don't really know if this is going to change much overall. I think the larger range will probably be the biggest noticeable thing. I don't think this is really going to be a nerf to killer's ability to already currently proxy camp too. Increase the time for crows to appear. All right. Really? I mean, to be fair, I hardly ever saw crows, but like running around looking for a gen would also give you crows. That's kind of weird. And then for some of the killer updates, fluttering strikes, camera controls are now identical. I'm assuming that's probably a good thing in terms of control. The Cenobite, this is weird. I know people are saying that like Pinhead is not going to be as strong. Survivors with endurance status effects cannot be restrained by a possessed chain, which is weird. It makes the change just different and not as smart. I don't know. I guess this is them trying to go into their anti-tunnel with certain killer powers. Skull Merchant. Do I even need to read these? speed, hinder status effect. I don't know, man. Like, Skull Merchant is never probably going to be fun to play against. Unless they do a complete rework and just make her a... I don't know. I guess we'll see if people start playing Skull Merchant, how it feels. Like, I could read all these and try and come to a guess onto whether or not she'll be that much stronger, but you just don't know. Her kit is one that just makes her an annoyance if she's strong, and if she's not, she's just a non-factor. When a survivor breaks free from possessed chain, reveal their aura for 8 seconds. Okay, so that's an add-on. Another add-on for singularity. Furtive chase. Whenever your obsession is hooked, you gain a token. And then for each token, it decreases your terror radius by 10%. And when your obsession is hooked, the obsession transfers. I think people are upset because they liked the haste from Furtive Chase. Babysitter. Okay, now you just see the aura for 30 seconds. Okay, so no more haste because you already technically have it. Survivors you unhook gain the ability to fully recover from the dying state for the next 100 seconds. Borrowed time? Really? Is that even good though? So now borrowed time is just going to allow you, it's going to give you unbreakable for like a minute and a half. But like, think about what you're getting though. You're getting such a good base kit anti-tunnel ability that are you even going to be put into the dying state? That's so weird. I still don't know if people are going to run borrowed time. They kind of killed that perk. Breakdown, after you're unhooked, the hook breaks. After unhooked, increases the speed at which you are healed. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's interesting. Huh. And the hooks are disabled for shorter time now. Off the record, it removed the endurance effect, but increases the rest of the effects for up to 80 seconds. Wow. That's kind of nuts. The change to Wicked might be a problem. This might be an issue. So when you unhook yourself in basement, you're healed for 50% of your health, which it has been confirmed. If you run this with Resurgence, you unhook yourself in basement at full health. You're just fully healed. But yeah, I don't know if that's intentional, but Wicked now stacks with Resurgence, so you can just unhook yourself and be fully healed. That's cool. I have a feeling that's going to get changed. I have a feeling like they might try and layer the heal percentages. So like Resurgence will work first and you're 75% of the way healed, and then you get like 50% of the remaining heal. So that would be what? You're like 87% healed or something? Bro, it's going to be dumb. So here's my build thought, right? Check this out. Check this out. Because I'm so smart, right? Obviously, Wicked with Resurgence will allow you to unhook yourself in basement and be fully healed. And then if you wanted to layer on Decisive Strike and Plot Twist, you could. Could let the killer hit you once, run around, and then before Decisive Strike is like half expired, you could throw yourself on the ground and then fully heal yourself again or use DS. This is probably going to be a build you're going to see for a while, and it's probably going to cause a lot of killers not to hook into the basement. Yeah, that's what I think they'll probably just do is 50% of the remaining heal progress. They could probably change the way that they stack. Or they could just do a greater than thing where Resurgence is greater than 50%, so it just gives you 70%. Let's see. And then the other big changes are the Syringe and the Styptic. Now Syringe instantly removes exhaustion, which is essentially what Blood Rush does, but it's on like a clickable button on your medkit. So no, you don't get healed anymore, but now you can do dumb things like double sprint burst, double head on, double balance landing into popping a syringe, into hopping into a locker to use head on. Overcome into using a syringe into balance landing off of a building. I don't know how balanced this is going to be. Like, don't get me wrong. If you want to, utilize multiple exhaustion perks for some crazy plays, you have to run multiple exhaustion perks, and then you got to use the add-on in the medkit. So it requires, multiple things, but some of the things you're going to be able to do are pretty silly. And I think a lot of people are going to take issue with them and probably be complaining to high heaven that they got head-on stunned 3 times in a row. I'm going to try and do that. If we can. As far as the Styptic goes, it just allows you to heal yourself 15% faster with like the medkit. It's kind of mid, I guess. I don't know if it's really going to be that great. Oh, are these game changes? You get to log into the game faster, log in automatically when open the game. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, you don't need to keep playing the same video. The last loading screen was removed. W. Really? Did they actually improve the functionality of DBD? Is that possible? I know they changed the settings. Like, this is all different. The categories for the graphics are different. I don't know. They made some changes to Hawkins, the main room primarily, and I guess they kind of gave us old Gas Haven back. I don't really know how, but and then there's some fixes. The things that I want to test are obviously Wicked Rift Resurgence, even though I know they work, and then I want to mess around with the new Syringe and combining it with like maybe multiple different exhaustion perks and trying to just show like how silly they might be. Problem might also be getting a real game, so let's see if we can get a real game. Ooh, okay. Okay, I kind of dig this. There's options. It's it's an unsafe palette in an unsafe window. But it's not, you don't have to play this game of like, hey, I'm sitting here doing the gen and I see the killer come up and it's like this weird, willy won't he, willy won't he. This is kind of cool. You can actually loop the room, right? So you would want to get chased from this direction if you're going to play the window. You come through here, you get chased. A much easier window to vault. And then you can kind of play whichever way you want. You can go up here, drop down, trigger maybe balanced landing. That vault seems a little silly. I know they kind of wanted to keep it, but with the room the way it is, it does seem a little silly. Are the rooms different? Yes, some of them are. That one is, like, that palette's different. I think that's a totem, too. This room looks maybe the same. This room's different. You got almost like an unsafe corner. It's almost like a junk palette that you would see on, like, Autohaven. Yeah, vaulting from this side is scary. You don't really want to vault the window coming from there, but I guess if you have to, you have to. I was gonna say, should we see if we can summon him? Okay, he can just drop on my head, unfortunately, but... Nice. Nice. Somebody... Oh, he's checking the lockers upstairs. He doesn't know that I'm down here. We'll make him think that we're trying to recover with plot twist. Because now he thinks that we've lost him. When in reality, we're just recovering in the corner. Okay, wait, did you actually... Sir. Sorry, wait, no, you actually got sir? Wait, sir. I can't even get these combos to have synergy! Because he's just dumb. Fine, we didn't use our plot twist, I guess. Help this fat balding man of the age of 47 stuck in the Midwest not be stinky. Yes, help me, chat. I'm 47, I'm overweight, and I'm balding. Do we have a killer? Yeah, you could call him that. Oh my god. Hold on. Not really, honey. He's experiencing technical difficulties. Like a lot. I think he just scared himself. Yeah, he just scared himself. He's cosplaying the nurse? He's doing the stanky leg. He's doing his best rendition of a child at a bar mitzvah. I don't know what he's doing.
You summoned me.
He's ethereal. His dad's definitely downloading way too much donkey. New and improved DBD crows. They last longer, they come quicker, just like your sister. Don't ask us how we know. That's pretty good, right? Why'd we clip that? That wasn't a real advertisement. You know that, right? There's no poster. Cause I'm just a silly Billy. Not everything I say is from my head, even if it's from my mouth. You know what I mean? Oh, that's probably also from my head too.
The box. You opened it. I came.
Yup. No, you came, sir. You're in Sir, you're in basement. You are currently in basement. Do you need help? We're in basement together. We're in basement. You're ping. In and out. In and out. In and out times 3. 4. Okay, there you go. He got it. He's doing it. Oh my god. He has officially hooked me. Now the question is, can he get out of basement? Here's the true perk value. I unhook myself and I'm full health. Is he trying to give me something? Honey, don't distract him. He's trying... He's doing his best, I'm sure. Honey! Help! He's not even gonna know where I am. Bestie, I don't think... This is the first time in my life where I truly think a killer couldn't DC if he wanted to. I don't think he knows how. I don't know that his connection would allow him to circumnavigate the main menu to disconnect. I don't think it would work. That man delayed 3 seconds for me blinding him and him dropping a survivor. I'm gonna walk it out. I was trying to showcase the perk synergy, but I think all I'm showcasing is a public service announcement as to why you should never play on Wi-Fi. Right here. You should always direct connect. Kinda looks like a painting. Oh, I'm coming for you. Watch out. Kidding. Oh, which way am I gonna go? Shit. 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 Ooh, shit. 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 Ooh, shit. Shit. Ooh, shit. 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 I'm behind you now. You gotta turn your camera. You gotta turn, Sir. How many electronic devices are eating your net alive? Does your Nan have 32 hair dryers going? He left. In order for that man to play a proper game of DBD, he has to turn all the lights in his house down, unplug the fridge, and reset the microwave. Oh my lord. You think she falls for this? This is gonna be like a big elaborate ruse. What are the odds she takes me out of the basement? Oh my god, she's not going to. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Perk value. Chat, wait. We unhook ourselves, and we're full health. Ta-da! Perk value. Okay, bitch. There we go. More perk value. Let's go. I love DBD. Oh, I got that blind mid blink. What you know about that, baby? Ah! I'm getting tunneled. Help! Help! I'm getting tunneled. So I want to test out a slew of different combinations, but the idea is the same, right? We'll see if we can get this to work. If you turn over a cooking spray, it'll say it has like 500 servings. So you think you're never ingesting a calorie as long as you're using this 0-calorie cooking spray, when technically there could be like 200 to 400 calories in that entire canister. Not a lot, because it takes you like probably months to go through it, but it's just like a lesson that goes with how they try and label nutrition facts. Watch this window tech while I have chains in me. Like that? What happened? You want to see it again? Oh, baby! Huh? Oh, boy. This is going on America's Funniest Home Videos, sir. Not 3 times, right? Where did... Sir? Was he tracking it? Hide the body. I don't know if this man is gonna reinstall the live servers. Plus, a lot of people say that fried food tends to cause a lot of inflammation. Pop! Blicky! Sir? Okay. Gaming robot. Honey, not the GG, I guess. Hiya! Hiya! Let me pop the medkit. There you go. He's confused. Might have seen me go back in. Maybe not. Back in. Oh! Number 2, Bicky Black! Okay, okay. Okay. I see the value. I see the potential. No! Don't you hurt my girlfriend! Honey! Oh, I got shit on. Hiya! See you later, nerd. Oh, God. I didn't think about this. Crouch check. Later, nerd. Oh, somebody's getting a little flustered. Hi. Love hatchets. Well, you no way. Hi. Hello? Sorry, we are currently experiencing really bad bit rate. Why, I don't know. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Are you gonna get moried? No, don't mori him. Okay, well. Oh, Blood Rush is almost up. Friends, hold on. He comes over and reloads, right? Can you finish the mori already? I only gotta hello? Like a front row seat to some violent horror flick. Come over here. Gotcha! Blicky! Wop! Blood Rush! I can't see. Did you choose the right one, you cheating bitch? The stage should, in theory, be almost high enough. Right? I think. No, it's not. Is there anywhere where I can even trigger this aside this drop here? Okay. So the drop here, I could run around, pop the syringe, and hop into this locker in theory. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, so I'm gonna run right away. Might go for that. That was such a good hit. Nice. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. I promise. I didn't do it. 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 I promise. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was her. I promise. I promise. I need to be injured though. It's part of the process. Okay. I don't know about that one. That was an interesting choice. Go back here. Want to lead her this way. I'll let her hit me. I don't know that she'll chase me. She might. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, man. Right? We outran her. Pop the syringe. Run around. Looking quite into the locker. Craft a flashbang. That's not gonna blind her. That's fine. The idea's there. The premise. The thesis. The cited sources. Oh God, help! No! Hit it! I don't even know what you have. Wait, she's dancing? Bro! Now is not the time. She probably thinks I'm the one that used Blast Mine, dude. It wasn't me. And the combo works. I think this will probably be the most fun version of this build, where you can balance landing or overcome, make it extremely far away to where the killer can't see you, and you have enough time to pop the syringe and hop into a locker and let head-on charge. Obviously, it helps that she's a slower killer, but that's kind of cool. I kind of dig this setup. No. Vault it. It would be funny, I promise. Adam. Vault it. Gamer, I can see you. Okay. Fair enough, touche. I need you to vault that window. I need you to not get stuck on the T. I'm gonna go wide. That's interesting. Interesting. Do we need to reload soon? Tac! No! I was too early! Good. So I'm gonna get a last stand here. I'm gonna get a last stand. Watch this. Come on. You know I'm here. Bro, do I need to spell it out for you? Jimmy Neutron looking ass. Get your big ass floppy bunny ears over here. Are we joking? What are we doing up there? Probably. Yes. No. Commit to chase. Kicking the gen. I'm here. Might be tough. Got him. Boom. Run. Boom. Boom. Oh! Oh! Do you see the vision? You saw it, right? Did you see what happened? We got 2 Lithe procs, we got 2 dumb techs, and we got a last stand stun. All while he was trapped in the corner. Hatchet crouch. Sir. Aw. Did you know I was here? Oh, you do now. Okay, I do want to get this poor thing. That's not a thing you can do on this. I can literally see your entire... Is that better? You got it. Ooh, she swung for it. Smart choice. Zoology. I wanted to work in sea turtle conservation and ended up doing a different job. Really? That's cool. You're stuck. Yeah, you're stuck. No, you're stuck. You go around. You gotta go. I can't move. You put me here. You gotta go around. There you go. No, it's gonna present the same issue. Now watch this. Watch this. This is perfect. The combo is coming online. I'm gonna get into chase right here. Right? Okay. And then we used our blood rush to get a secondary sprint burst. Okay. And then we throw this safely, and now we need to 99 the heal. Which is gonna be tough in and of itself, right? It's gonna be tough. Because it is a self-care action. Okay. All while dodging her hatchets. Maybe she reloads. Okay. What do we got to play with? I don't really want to loop this. I also... Oh, she's reloading. Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay. No! I healed myself! Fuck! Just hit me! I said... Gamer. Gamer! Good job. Hit me again. No! The fucking... This guy... Why did I get a skill check right away? Bro, I got a skill check immediately and it failed. Hello? I'm going to lose my shit. What happened to my hair? Changed colors. Just arrived. What do I walk into? I don't know, man. I'm angry. LLLLLLLL. Reversed. What if I can use Blood Rush and a well-timed sprint burst to go save Steven? Oh my god, I'm still so fast. I got that base BT on lock. I got shooters. I got shooters on the clock. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Christ. I mean, to be fair, this is all Blood Rush. Oh no, he didn't fall for it. Oh my god! Sir! I don't make this. Wait, Steve picked himself up again. Yo, this is showcasing how strong the base Unbreakable is. If I were to give you a prediction... Wait, hold on. The game's not over. What is happening? Sir. Why are you continuing to suck me? I win these mind games all day, Buster Brown. That's what I thought. I'm gonna get my sprint burst back in chase again. Click that. Gonna break it. Gotta play the LT and walk for like... Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I accounted for these things. Nice. I just need like one more vault. Make it to Shaq. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Eat him up, Sip! Where did he go? He's still over there. Yeah, I sprint bursted again for the 32nd time. That man is with purpose. What if I get sprint burst back again? Sprint burst so good. Michaela's been on the ground for 2 minutes. No! Vaulting it? Oh my god. This is a run of all times. Dude, I don't know what more I can do though. Where do I go? Oh my god, just break it. Just break it. Break it, break it, break it. Oh my god, I got another pallet. Dude, what are you doing? You're feeding the clip. No! He swings here for sure. Oh my god, I didn't think he actually would. That window's open back up, and I got another pallet over there. Hold on. He broke that pallet. We got Sprinter's back. We're gonna go back and play shack window into that pallet. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Window tech. Window tech for flavor. Window tech for flavor. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's legendary. It's fucking legendary. What else do we have? Oh my god, there's another pallet. It just never ends. Michaela's probably like, are they farming? Come on, come on, come on. Sprint burst! Oh my lord. Wouldn't blame him if he DDoSes you. What is this chase, brother? Yeah, you thought. I mean, I'm dead now. Like, I don't have anything. Oh my god. I don't think I blinked one time during that chase. Holy shit. Okay, wait, that was actually like a 10-gen run. How many times did I sprint burst? Like, including the combo, like 12? I hope he dreams of you tonight. I'll be dreaming of him. I think I got chronic dry eye in that one chase alone.